Good day, viewers. Walter here. I'm going to make a little vlog for you today. And I thought I'd talk a little bit. Where to start? You ever think maybe you might have created a monster? You tackle some little project or something, and you wish maybe you'd done it a different way, or you realize, oh, this is a much bigger project than I thought it was going to be. Let's take, for example, I've been doing a lot of trail camera videos and feeding the critters in my backyard. Well, I thought maybe, occasionally I might get a deer. I still ain't caught some critters, but they're around. I know they are. Well, it's been less than a week or two. Animals have found out that I'm feeding them corn out there, and it's getting downright kind of a hangout for all the animals. I'm getting some interesting shots. The problem is the video clips are 15 seconds long. Now yesterday I made a video, a trail cam video, and I think I had like 31 clips of videos in there, and it took, dang near a 15-minute video to show you that. One disadvantage to these trail cams I'm using, they don't make sound, so I have to stick music in the video, which is okay. You don't want to hear a bunch of wild animal sounds anyway, but it would be nice to have some audio to the videos. And I'm sure you can do that with more expensive cameras, which I might get into eventually. Now, I went out there today. First of all, yesterday I've had a couple problems with my camera. I've had to take two back already. Well, I think the first one I took back, I really didn't know how to work the camera. And there might not have been anything wrong with it, but I went and exchanged it. Well, yesterday when I went out there to get my cameras, to get the disc out of the cameras, one of them wouldn't light up, so you can't see how to program it. I think it probably was still working too. But you can't set the date. You couldn't see the blue light in the screen. It wouldn't light up at all. Tried changing the batteries to make sure that wasn't the problem. But it just absolutely quit working. So I took it back to Walmart yesterday. And I was out there right at dark, rehanging it on the post. And back to my monster. Went out there today to change the disc. Well, the one over here behind the little green building by the fence had 131 video clips on it. I think mainly it's deer, but I'm getting other animals too. Last night on one, I even got some raccoon videos last night. It looks like I might have to bust my videos up into critters of different animals if I keep getting a lot of them. Unless my viewers want to continue to watch super long videos, but I think you tend to lose your viewers' interest when a video gets more than 5 or 6 minutes long. But some people that are honestly interested in seeing the animals probably don't mind watching the whole thing. But I have to be careful that I don't get my videos too drawn out. I haven't edited any of it yet. A lot of the video clips I could throw away where the animal has moved out of the scene and is no longer even in the picture, so you won't actually get to see the whole 131 off that camera. The one out at the back had 81 captures on it, the one that I replaced last night. So I got quite a bit of footage of animals, and it looks like it's going to do nothing but increase. I'm out here on my lawnmower today because I fed them some this morning, but I didn't feed them enough. I realized with that many animals coming to eat, especially the deer, they're walking around at night grazing in my backyard, and they probably will until I get around to cutting the grass. There's some luscious green grass growing out there. But they've learned how to come to Walter's house for a snack now and then. So I'm going to go back out to the feeder and dump some more feed on the ground. I want to make sure they do have enough. I don't mind the expense of feeding the animals, and I think it's pretty neat that I'm getting footage. I just want to tell my viewers that you know, I might get a lot more animal footage than I had fully intended to. While I was over, remember the other day I made a video trying to run my air compressor on this lawnmower and didn't have no place to plug in my cigarette lighter attachment on my air compressor. Well, at Walmart I bought this thing. It's just a little attachment to plug a cigarette lighter plug in. It was less than $5. You ground it to your machine, and then got one hot wire that's got to go to the battery. Somewhere on here I'm going to hook this thing up just so I can run 12-volt accessories on my riding lawnmower. Now I might want to put me a GPS on here sometime. I sure wouldn't want to get lost out in the backyard. But in all seriousness, it's going to come in handy for my little hearing that airplane distracting my train of thought. It's going to come in handy for my little air compressor. I've got a spotlight in there I could use when I want to go out at night. It would plug into this. It might not run as fast as on that air compressor, as fast as it would on a big carburetor, but I'm pretty sure it'll run that compressor okay. So that's another project that I'm tackling. I haven't given up on my project, my bed to the back of this lawnmower. I just got a case of lazy-itis right now. The weather's so pretty, I got no excuse why I shouldn't be out here working right now. I'm telling you, it is, I'm just guessing, I haven't seen the thermometer, but it's got to be 72 out here at least. Let's find out what the temperature is. Okay, Google, what's the weather outside?
It's 66 degrees and mostly sunny in Griffin.
66 degrees, my friend. So, I didn't miss it by much. It is really beautiful out here. No breeze or nothing. So, let's get on out there and feed the critters. I just wanted to touch base with you on this little vlog and let you know I'm going to be making videos of working on my lawnmower quite a bit. Gives me something to do. We got to do an oil change on this booger bear, change the oil filter. I'm thinking about putting a valve under the back of this thing where I could change it, make it easier to change the oil. I got to take a power washer and wash this thing and clean it up. I got to check my tires. I got to check my blades. I got to get my grease gun out and grease all the fittings on this thing and get it ready for spring and summer cutting because the grass has started to grow. Couple other projects I got in mind. We'll get around to that. This video is going to be stretched out too long, but let's go out there. You're welcome to come along. Let's go out there and throw a little extra food on the ground for the critters. Thanks for listening to my videos, and if you like my videos, reach down there and subscribe. Don't cost you nothing. And, my conversations aren't always the most intriguing, but give you something to watch. Speaking of watching YouTube and stuff, I don't know how many of you out there do like I do. Probably not many. But I've got to where I literally do not watch regular television. I might watch the evening news or something with the wife while we're eating supper. She knows when I'm watching TV down in the den, if she wants to see her soap opera, she got to go watch them on one of the other TVs. Unless I just go to the computer and let her have the den. But she watches a lot of these regular shows, and I can't stand them. I stream videos from my favorite. Can't watch everybody's videos, but I watch people's videos periodic time to time. I try to catch everybody. But some of the regular viewers that really put out some good videos, I'll watch them just about every evening. So when I've got my evening video edited for YouTube and I'm sitting there in the evening with 2 or 3 hours of time on my hands, I just go flip on YouTube and stream it until I'm tired and go to bed. I don't miss regular TV. if it wasn't for the wife, I'd get rid of DirecTV and everything else in this house. And that's just my opinion. She wouldn't think like to. But, I just can't stomach the same old stuff all the time. If it ain't somebody getting murdered, it's some craziness. And I don't care for some of these people's attitudes and their liberal attitudes, trying to impress people with their way of thinking. I got my own style of thinking. I'm more of a conservative. And I think most of you are too. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's go feed the critters.